Alright, hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott. I've got a match for you here in the Steel City TTS tournament. This match between Timo and OJ. This is the 6th round of Swiss. Final round of Swiss here before the cut. I think it's rank 1 and 3 on the ladder. Both these players undefeated. Also with me, casting, Deathrain. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Scott?
Good. I haven't made a logical point of introduction for a co-caster yet, so I just realized after my rant, oh yeah, there's somebody else here.
I mean, you can just put it down to, oh yeah, Deathrain's here. I'll just go, hey.
10 minutes in, oh yeah, Deathrain's here. He's been watching in the corner.
There'll be like the Cheetos being opened in the background. Like, oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
I think I did catch a little bit of vape at the beginning of the video, so
I do
kudos.
apologize.
No, don't. So what are the lists here? We've got Timo with Jendon, an Inquisitor, Fifth Brother, Grand Inquisitor. Okay, fire control on everybody. Jendon's going to give him those turn 1 locks. It's always fun to see where they end up, and it looks like everybody has locked Rack.
That's the prize. That's the prize right there, isn't it?
OJ with Rack and 4 Academy ties. Most important thing here is probably Sloan. If you kill those ties while they're in range 3 of Rack, you're going to get double stressed. I think this is our 3rd game in a row with a jamming beam in it. Do you think we'll see a jam?
Never.
I would say it's possible to shoot the jamming beam to get rid of the reinforce, but Jendon shoots last. The Inquisitor and Jendon are both 3s.
Yeah, it's just not worth.
One of these days, man. Oh, let me get him out of here. Maui hanging out with his hand on the board. Very rude. So he's brought Ruthless. He can damage his own ships to change a die result to a hit.
My
Vader.
favorite card.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Ruthless.
You do like to use Ruthless. He's got the threesome Vader 000 BT1. Vader very good on Decimators. Let's see, BT1 Dauntless, yep, can bump and still take a red action. We were commenting earlier before the game started on the ion missiles on Inquisitor. Timo's undefeated, 5-0 with ion missiles in his list. So it looks like this TIE Swarm going into the top left corner. We do have the option to 1 hard, so not exactly committed to it. But there's no Palpatine on Jendon or anything, so it's not a super priority to get him off the board. Oh, you know what? There's Krennic on there. Did he optimize somebody? It's on Grand Inquisitor. Grand Inquisitor OPOP.
That 4 forward from Rack. You can see the Inquisitors are going to use the center block to come around. Rack, none of that, and he's just going straight forward. Keep away.
Let's see, his arc is currently forward. I'd figured he'd want to circle strafe. Is he just going to send everybody after Jendon?
I think the TIE's going to 1 hard in.
Okay.
The Inquisitors probably won't go for it, but just want to make sure that you're not going to go that way. Rack has to engage with the TIEs in front fire in first.
Right.
If he can't get that, then he'll keep running. But yeah, you make a point. Jendon can't really catch up to the Inquisitors, so he's kind of left out in the open. That is tempting. That is a tempting target. That could be bait. Here's Jendon on a silver platter. Come and get him.
But I guess the biggest threat to Rack are the Inquisitors, so he needs to put that screen of ties between Rack and those Inquisitors.
Yeah.
So I think that one hard, yeah. That's a great plan.
One hard to ties, and then maybe free bank Rack in.
Yeah. I like it. Oh, 3 hard.
Oh, yeah, that's
Super aggro.
You do leave a gap in your left, but I don't think he's going to exploit it, because I don't think he'd expect that.
Ooh. Holds the Inquisitor back. 4-4 with Fifth Brother. Stop with Jendon, yeah.
Ooh, 1 hard.
He might be able to get a 1v1 with that green tie.
Yeah, and you don't have to kill them, but you can just put them down to 1 health, and it makes it easy for you later on.
Well, and that's the Grand Inquisitor with the ion missile, so he could just control that tie. Ooh, hard turns in. We were wrong about every single maneuver from OJ.
That's why they are 5-0 in Swiss, and we are not.
Yep.
I mean, it explains why he did the hard 3, because he wanted to turn in hard 1. He'd bump
Yeah.
on the. I'm trying to justify how wrong I was.
So no Vader. Start of engagement. Grand Inquisitor took an evade instead of a target lock, so he is in range of more than one of those ties, so good on him. Spin the force point for the 3 dice. Timo, don't you dare roll those dice on the table. It's 2 hits. Oh, he's gonna reroll them. I'll put rules on my table at some point about whether you have to reroll if they're outside of the box.
That's heartbreaking. Gotta spend that focus.
Yep. Alright, Ty's going to start shooting at Grand Inquisitor. He's got all of his force points and his evade. Focus for 2. One eyeball.
Oh.
Spins an evade and a force point. Wow. Had 3 mods. Now he has 1. Another 2v4, unobstructed. 1 hit. One evade.
I'm trying to figure out why Grand Inquisitor didn't barrel roll.
There's 2 blanks. And we're back to planning. Matt was asking about the Sloan card. After another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 defends, if it is destroyed, the attacker gains 2 stress. While a friendly ship at range 0 to 3 performs an attack against a stress ship, it may reroll 1 attack dice. That is something to keep in mind with these linked actions on the V1s. If you stress yourself, you will be giving attack mods to the ties. Get these dice out of the box.
I think the tie's 1 hard left. And Rag just bumps at the back of it. Because Inquisitor can't continue that joust, so he's either going to 5-4 to try and arc dodge, which the ties will catch out, or free bank. Free bank doesn't really work either.
All right.
To turn behind his cloud where Jendon is. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I missed. Rack bumped into the back of those and used Dauntless. What was his action?
That was reinforce.
Oh,
Just in
Rack
case.
things.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Sloan in this list. Because when you look at it, it's like, well, a good matchup against this list is to take aces and arc dodge the ties and hit Rack. Except
Yep.
you can't stretch it out. It's like,
Yep.
what do I do then? Where's my agency?
See, I've seen this list and it seems to do well, but I always preferred Sutcliffe's list with the Reaper and the 2 interceptors. Like, get more ships, get better ships. But you don't see it as often.
I think it might be a little bit less manageable in terms of ships, ailerons and all that, medium bases as well.
Yeah. Reapers are tough, but man, I've tried to pin down a Reaper with Sloan on it, and it can move fast, it can take and evade.
I love putting Vermeil, Vader Crew, and Baffle. Because you just sloop and then damage yourself and sloop again, damage yourself, sloop again. The entire time you're just going Vader, 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 Vader.
Nice. Yeah, and all those sloops keep you from aileroning off the board, so win-win.
Yeah, I've gone off the board way too many times actually. Medium bases, man.
Takes the strain on red. It'd be tempting for Jendon.
Jendon's gonna slap that.
Banking from yellow.
I think that might be a mistake.
1 bank. Yeah, Jendon doesn't care if he's stressed. Double stressed Jendon, who cares?
Yeah.
He's used to being stressed.
Oh, Inquisitor 2 straights and bumps.
That's okay. Yep.
Only 1 ship shooting at you, it's not terrible.
Hard turn. Boost focus.
Yeah, and it's a 5 straight.
5 straight from the Grand Inquisitor, yeah.
Thing is, you wanna maybe just sit there, to be honest. Probably gonna come to.
What's the biggest, like, does a 1 bank not bump you?
I was hoping
From
it
Rack?
might bump into you and you get free Vader, so just take a focus and like, take your focus off and Vader hits you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he doesn't boost or barrel or do something, he might not have a shot. I could see Rack doing like a 2-bank left.
Yeah, maybe barrel roll left, forward. Link it to a focus for Vader. It was left and backwards. Alright. Trying to think of next turn if you were stressed. Oh.
Ooh.
Well, he doesn't link it, so he could Dauntless with Rack, rotate the arc. I mean, maybe he wants to shoot Jendon, so.
The pile on damage on the thing you know you can hit.
Yeah.
Or you have the red dice left. I don't think Inky has a shot.
I think you're right. Grand
I feel
Inky.
when you get arc dodged by a brick.
Look at all those tokens. Takes a focus.
I mean, that looks like a calculator to me.
Oh, you're right. What did he do for his action?
He took a calculator.
No, that's 000, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm not paying attention. Procasting.
Mm-hmm. See, between the two of us, we're one whole caster.
Between the two of us, we're about a third.
So takes a shield on Jendon with Vader. Hit crit. With the calculate, Jendon rolls a BM evade, takes 2. Eight-bit saying, why is Rack stressed? I think it's because he used Dauntless. I just don't know what action he took. I don't see a reinforce. His arc didn't change. I don't see a target lock.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
You know what? Rack did a 2-bank. That's not blue. So that
Oh,
stresses
what?
from last turn.
Oh, I should know that. I fly these shit.
So 2 shields off Rack so far. Rack. Gonna take this range 1 shot into a tie. Or not Rack, Jendon. Blank, blank. Focus hit. Focus is for 2. Oh, this is the strain tie, which is why it's 2 dice. Takes 1. Rocker Crocker saying it used to be blue, the 2 bank, so they forgive you. Incorrect. It used to be green.
Hey, he's got my back. Leave him alone. You used to be able to put engine upgrade on him. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember engine upgrade on the Decimator?
Yeah, I think old Chiraneau, not Chiraneau. What's the other one?
Yeah, it was Rear Admiral or Oiken.
Oiken. Old Oiken would bump into you and then boost into you, and I think each time you would take a damage when he hit you.
Oh, was that the... Is that the Daredevil boost? So you can boost even though you're bumping something? Alright, let's see if Ty can just natty out.
One hit. There's the evade. Oh, I missed an ion missile. Rack took another shield. One hit. This is into Jendon now. 1 evade. Get him. Range 1, 3v1. Into Jendon. Hit crit. Doesn't have a focus. Went over the gas cloud. Jendon takes that one. Crit on the hull. Panic pilot double stressed. 26 points. That feel when you didn't kill a tie and still end up double stressed.
Yeah. See, that's why you take ties over Reapers and Interceptors.
Oh man, those low initiative interceptors. I'm into it.
Oh yeah, I like them too, but there's more of these academies here, and academies aren't really here to do damage. They're just here to block and annoy. So, the Rear Admiral looks like he's caught between the board edge and the shuttle.
Yeah. But he doesn't mind bumping. I mean, he'll bump and rotate the arc, whatever.
Yeah, but at this point, whereas before you see after a couple turns in where he just four straight. Now his mobility's very limited. Do you reckon now's the time for the Inquisitors to jump in?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely... If the thing to do with Rack is to run a screen of ties out in front of him, that's gone. Like, the Inquisitors are past that. What he needs to do now is get these ties out from between Jendon and the Decimator, so that the Decimator can bump into Jendon, right? You can at least eliminate one of those 3 dice attacks into the Decimator. I don't think you want Oiken. See, now look what I'm doing. Rack and Jendon to have shots at each other.
might be going for Jendon first just because of Krennic.
Okay.
He wants Krennic off.
Then keep a tie out here between Jendon and Rack. Guarantee that space. You know what? If you know Jendon's not getting a token, so there's the guaranteed Vader. So there's a damage. So you can just assume Jendon's on 4. And then if you get that range 1 attack, you could PS kill him. Apostasy says, did we get a Krennic trigger? So Krennic's on blue, the Grand Inquisitor. I don't think he had a shot.
No, the Inquisitor didn't have a shot.
Nah. Oh, Maui reminding us, you cannot PS kill. You can only init kill. Ugh.
What's in it?
In it.
In it.
Yeah, I saw Ali G. In it.
Our ties are moving, both 3k. Yellow bumps into red, make sure that space is there. I don't think Jendon's going to fit a bank in that.
One forward to victory. Relieves Ostras.
That tie has a shot. Sorry, that's the Inquisitor. Never mind. Pay attention.
One bank
Lou
into the barrel roll.
Lou says if Rat goes straight, then gets Ionis all over. Not with the tie in a way. That tie will save any Ion attempts.
Links it to the focus. Yeah, I mean, Rack's gonna stay right there.
I think Rack's going to get cloud coverage from the Inquisitor. And that's funny.
There's the 4K. Grand Inquisitor is a sniper, so he doesn't mind.
Yeah, you're gonna pump a lot of damage through here. This is what you need.
Yep.
Yep, he's right there.
Oh, he could Vader out the back into Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, sure.
I think I'd rather do that than Jendon.
So you're gonna reinforce, maybe? Reinforce the rear? There
Yep,
it is.
flips it to the back.
I know how this game works.
Yep, takes the shield on Grand Inquisitor. Going for 000. I don't think Inquisitor wants to be double stressed. Calculate. We've also got BT1, which allows you to change hits into crits if the opponent or if the defender is stressed. Grand Inquisitor going to start. Oh boy. Spends the force point. Man, if I'm Rack, I'm really thinking about shooting Grand Inquisitor this turn.
Yeah, if you spend all your force points, you're looking like real tasty right now. Ah, 2 focus results.
Fire control. Disgusting, but it doesn't really matter. Only one's going. If you have 2, one's guaranteed to go through. Is that shields down? Oh, here's another damage. What's that from? Maybe I missed a shield earlier.
Shots back into Rack, I think. So, Inquisitor, rather. Oh, natties!
Oh! Yeah, there's 3 dice. That's got to be Inquisitor. Oh, no! Taking hit crit! The crit could kill him. Ooh, let's see what it is. Damaged engine. That's not good.
Your hard ones are now white. That's sad. It's like your best move.
Yeah, right? Shots into Rack, 2 dice. Hit crit. Hey, that's good. Crit's guaranteed to go through.
That's 5th brother spend for the extra one.
He could add, yeah. Fuel leak. Ooh, if you added the crit to fuel leak, it would set it off.
Yeah, no one's going to shoot him. We might as well.
Oh, he's only got 1 force point. Yeah. That's what's up. Jendon, 1 hit. Does he have a lock? Yep.
There's the crit. Triggers a fuel leak.
Loose stabilizer sets off the fuel leak. Yep.
So the rear Admiral now has 7 hull left.
Yes. 2 hits, fire control. Spends the force point, I assume, for 3. Does get an evade dice here because it's obstructed. Blank into an evade. Takes 1 with the reinforce. Takes 2.
No, reinforcement trigger.
Oh, it's on the back. You're right. TIE Fighter, range 1. Gets the reroll from the stress on Jendon, thanks to Sloan. 1 crit. Single BM evade. Brown TIE Fighter has a shot here into Inquisitor. 2 hits. 2 dice with a focus. Gonna have to spend it to take nothing. Has a shot into Jendon now. He's gonna take it. Gets the reroll from the stress. 2 hits. Nope, this is into Inquisitor. Alright. 1 evade, takes 1. Alright, back to dials. Force points coming back.
So that's got to be a good round for Timo, right? The screen scattered, got Rack down to 5 health. Once Rack's gone, it's going to be really difficult for OJ to bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't do a straight with Rack, you're going to take another damage. So it's probably just going to bump into the time again.
mean, there was some meaningful stuff there. Oh, I think we lost a player.
Oh, yeah.
Grand Inquisitor's on 1 with damaged engine. Jendon's on 5. Yeah, definitely in Timo's favor there. A fuel leak is set off. Get the crits back. Loose stabilizer on rack. Let me promote OJ.
Jendon's obstinate refusal to die is really going to hurt in the long run. Because it can make or break your game, because you come in and you focus fire on one ship, and that's a good thing to do. And then you start splitting fire because you see other tempting targets around the board, and all of a sudden that ship that you had down to half health is still there.
Right.
That's another 3 red dice you have to deal with.
You got all these Inquisitors with munitions. We've seen 1 ion missile. It's like you don't really need it with rack. Just keep shooting them with those 2 dice guns.
Yeah. Fifth Brother's homing missile is going to be good on the red tie, because if you don't roll, then you're dead.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen any Ruthless yet either. No.
Yeah, he shot at the Inquisitor. Need to use the Ruthless more. Need to use it every turn. Otherwise you're wasting the point.
Just 1 bank the Grand Inquisitor towards rack. Take your focus for Vader. Does rack bank and set off loose stabilizer, putting him at 4? Or does he leave a tie out or something in front of him and hope to bump with a straight?
With that health pool left, I wouldn't. But you don't want to jump over the tie either, because an ion missile could just end you. But then you have to spend your action on that card to get rid of it. Put it in straights forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if he wasn't being hunted by 3 different Inquisitors and the Jendon, then yeah, sure, I'd turn to just, take the damage and flip it.
Yeah, you have no qualms with damaging your own ships for advantage.
No, not at all.
Refer to the last game.
I don't know why. It's a mystery to people as to why I do that.
Don't you care about your own ships?
No. Imperials, remember?
Care about that W.
It's also because the when a bomb is dropped, you go, there's no way they're going near that bomb, because they know where that bomb's coming out. They know it's going to be there, so they're going to avoid it, and you go straight through it, and you're like, I wasn't expecting that. I slow rolled.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Lots of peeking going on. Double checking them dials. Always good. Always a good idea to do.
me see, I'm not. Let me sync up with them on the timer. There we go.
Oh yeah, the last game, that's why I asked you for points. And I was like, okay, I'm behind on points. Right, in that case, yeah, I'm definitely going for that one.
So the problem for me was, I don't think I'm allowed to tell you?
Oh, I did not know that.
Because it's open information, but since you're not supposed to reference like apps and stuff, it feels like I'm a tool that's not supposed to be used. Don't call me a tool.
Okay. I was thinking about it, but no, okay, we'll run.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in addition to not being able to read, I can't count either, so I needed someone to tell me what the hell the points were. Where's that Inquisitor going?
It's a good question.
Because you can't.
Talon
really...
roll. No, he's stressed.
Yeah. One bank will probably bump you into the Inquisitor. Oh no, the Inquisitor's going to go forward. Maybe. I don't know,
Just one bank right. I mean, one bank left. Towards rack. We're talking about red Inquisitor, not the Grand Inquisitor. Oh! That's a little too aggressive.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he's going to die, but I do like it. Oh, that's a strain. Rest in peace.
There's the Grand Inquisitor one bank.
I'd just
Leaves
take
the
the
stress.
controls Grand Inquisitor for the rack.
You what?
Or not. Yeah, he's going for the evade. He's going for the defensive stuff.
Well, you want a token for Vader, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. This is why I'm not 5D on Swiss.
See, if you were here, I'd be like, why is he target locking? He's going to take that damage! Half points! No!
It'll be one of those games where I look back and like watch the replay and go,
Oh, there was a moment in that last game where I did that, and I'm trying... What? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, you shot with that TIE SF back into Dengar. That Dengar had locked, and I was like, why wouldn't he shoot with the other SFs first? Try and get like a weapons failure or blinded pilot into Dengar before Dengar shoots back with those proton torpedoes.
Because for some reason in my head, and yeah, I don't read the cards.
Okay.
So I figured if I shot with another SF, then he would get to shoot before I did, but that's not how it works.
Gotcha. Let's not live in the past. Let's live right here. Rack moves up, reinforces the rear. I assume we're going to see Vader on maybe Jendon.
I think he might want to take the Inquisitor out, give it the evade, make it easy.
Oh.
He needs to do 000. Who's he?
Oh, I think OJ's having some connection issues. I see him at 999 ping.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, we're worldwide here.
X-Wing International.
All right. Calculate from 000.
Tron.
Gonna evade her. Alright, gets rid of the evade on Grand Inquisitor.
How defensive does he want to play this?
Yeah, does he want to spend that force point and get a third dice? There is a reinforce, so...
He's got a target lock. Can spend the other force on that as well.
So the most he could get through is 2, which would bring Rack to 3. Just gonna do the 2 dice. Fire control? Oh, it doesn't matter, because 1's going through. It's a crit. Direct hit. Gets the 2.
Ooh.
Down to 3.
Fifth brother has both their force.
Oh, good point.
And rolls that, which is a shame. Ah, you get the... Because that would go through anyway.
I think people were looking for Krennic. I don't think... Jendon doesn't have a lock on Rack. Here's hit, crit, crit. Oh, that is a dead Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah. Should have spent all your stuff. But wouldn't have done otherwise. Yeah, it's weird commenting on the game when you see the stuff happen and go, oh yeah, you should have done that, but how would they know?
Yeah.
You need to unlearn that real quick. Obstructed. You see that gas cloud obstruction? That's ridiculous.
You gotta get 90 degrees above it. It's obstructed. I do kind of wish, instead of these like cylindrical lines, I wish it drew like a slice. Oof, here's a fuel leak. Is that a hit and a crit?
Did I just finish him off?
Is that... Did he use homing missile? Yeah. And both of his force are gone, so that's a hit and a crit. So he's on 1 with a fuel leak.
Jendon's going to finish him off.
You could do it with that red the red Inquisitor. Shoot range 1. Leave Jendon to shoot the red tie, maybe?
Yeah.
Alright. 3v0. Needs anything. Gets 1. The bare minimum! Does he have a lock? He does. Spend it anyway. Just in case. Yep, there's the damage. Rack is dead. 111 to 84. Timo on top.
And Jendon still to shoot.
Mm-hmm. That red TIE fighter's on 1. Or you could take a 4-dice shot into brown.
No, it's got 2.
Do what?
The red tie's got 2 left.
Oh. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, take that 4-dice shot. 2 hits. 3 dice with a focus from the TIE. 1 evade takes 1. 1 at a time. Alright, TIE Fighter's gonna start shooting.
Ooh.
Does yellow have a shot?
Yellow's got a shot.
Guess he's engaging in a different order. Okay. Brown. Into the strained Inquisitor. Focus. Nope.
Oh dear.
Blanks out. Takes 2. That's a shield and a hull. That's half points for Inquisitor. 111 to 105. Yellow could take it out. 3v3 with a focus. Spend it for 2. Doesn't he have a focus? Oh, that's an evade. Bummer. Doesn't matter. Plenty of evades. Two dice, same target. Hit focus. This time does have a focus. For 2. He's dead. Only had 1 health left. 111 to 125. OJ back on top.
This game just got that much harder for Timo to close in. Because Rack is now down, but you don't have enough resources left. Jendon. Fifth Brother's still full health, but you need to start reaching that force a bit.
Yeah. Brown and red are damaged. Ugh, they're not half yet either. Jendon's gotten rid of all of his stress, though. See if the ties let him get in action. Yes, fifth bro is going so low. Minutes remain. 14 points separate these players. Half of a tie is only 11. Fifth brother does have a single homing missile left. I don't think he's going to get an opportunity to target lock this turn. I don't think Jendon can coordinate to him. So maybe the ties will oblige. Get out of the way.
I don't think they will.
No. Brown can't even K-turn. So he's... I would imagine... somebody stays behind to block Jendon.
Yeah. Probably be him then. Brown hard one left, yellow...
Oh. Good guy, Maui. Cleaning out that dice box. Feel free to yell at me, guys. If I need to get that off the screen.
Alright, that'll be my job now. Do
I
something
just need you to
useful.
talk. Let's take a look at those Inquisitor dials. They have 2 talons. Yeah, 4K. Jendon's kind of in your way for the 4K. There's no guarantee that he can move out of there. Yep. Brown turns toward Jendon, getting in the way. Takes an evade. There's the 4K from red. 4K from yellow. Jendon. One bank right. I'm gonna stay right where he's at.
Little doodles on the board.
What's he trying to tell us? It's the one hard away. Could barrel roll left to get out of that green arc. Just take a shot from that yellow tie, maybe obstructed.
Do you end up in front of Brown's arc?
Yeah. Maybe.
Looks close. You could slot between this and
Goes for a lock. Gonna hold on to that for later. Jendon gonna start us off. Maybe red? Or take your range 1.
yeah, take the range 1 because red is gonna be fifth brothers at meal.
Gonna shoot into red. No mods. Who needs them? Hit crit. Oh,
Yeah,
that is very likely a crit going through. Needs 2. Nope, gets 1, takes hit crit. Red is dead. Three academies remain. Direct hit was the crit.
The fifth brother's just wasted his action now.
Yeah. Apostasis is saying the same thing. Waste of that lock. Tie's gonna start. Got 1 tie with a shot into Jendon. Or you can try and take 2 into fifth brother. I think you try and hurt Jendon. Well, that's not how you do it. There's a range 1 obstructed. Fifth brother just has the force point. Hey! Hit crit. At least they both got him. Oh, is it
Nice.
obstructed? Yep. Rude.
Yeah, that's it. Back to dials.
133 to 125. Timo back on top. 9 points needed to lead.
Brown tie, 3 hard right. Just stop the one hard.
Yeah. Maybe just a 2 with green. Keep your arc wide. Maybe, well, if you bank, you bump. And then you can use yellow to block Jendon again, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 banks I get. But Jendon's just going to be there all game. I want Jendon to, like, go faster. Get
Start
out
shooting at the back.
open lane.
Oh. Mike clearing that dice box again. Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, even when I said, yeah, I'm totally going to make sure that dice very clear, I completely forgot.
Me too! I have 2 screens in front of me where I can see those dice. I'm too involved, man. I'm too in this game.
So I don't have the Twitch screen up. I've just got the TTS and I'm spinning around the camera. Getting some close-ups of those ships. Shout out to the guys who modeled these ships.
Yeah. With the exception of the G1A. Some good looking ships.
You gotta say that.
You baited me. 3 hard focus.
You didn't have to do it.
You knew what would happen. You did it anyway. There's the 2 bank bumps. Maybe it was worth it for the arc. There's that 2 bank relieves the stress. Takes a focus.
You've got 2 bank lambda now. You have to. What's the ending done? 1 bank. Oh no.
I'll get a range 1
day.
shot.
Yeah, through a gas cloud.
Ooh.
And yeah. Got him.
Tries to Talon, but bumps.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's alright. Jendon's gonna 1-shot this green tie.
How many credits do you want to bet?
I will bet you 200 Hexiled credits that Jendon 1-shots this tie.
Yeah, I'll take that bet. 200 credits. Send them.
2 of 8, thanks to the gas cloud.
That's the sound of your wallet tripping out.
My digital wallet.
Yep. There goes his keyboard.
that was my LED behind the computer. Goodbye. You're probably still alive.
Remind me never to make bets for you again if I'm close proximity.
1 of 8. There's 1 damage on to 5th brother. Hit crit. 2 evades. Woo.
I'm gonna do this. Bless you.
Lucky to get out of there with all of his points. Oh no. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm doing my job. I'm
Between
doing
the
my
three
part.
of us, we're a complete stream. $14 minutes left, 133 to 123, 125 even. Scott needs to see an optometrist. So stressed on fifth brother. You just keep that brown tie right there, block the one hard. Because the only blue maneuvers he's got are straights, the one bank, and the one hard. He could one hard right.
It's a tough between that and a K-turn. And have a Academy Pilot 3 one hard to take a focus. That should get a shot on something.
If you want to keep brown there, how do you do that?
I don't think you do. Can a one hard right block him? I don't think it does. I think it goes over.
You have to
the top.
move green up with like a 2, then one hard into green. And then if you get the block, but what are you setting it up for?
Oh, I think he put the block. I think he set the wrong tile. Tile even.
Oh, they weren't done.
Oh dear.
Whoops.
That's
Here it is for real. One hard. Takes an evade. Try and keep Jendon there. 4K from Brown. Now do a 3 hard with green. Ah.
Why would you do a 3?
I keep wanting to block that Inquisitor.
Finally,
Jendon with the 2 hard.
Gets bumped anyway.
He still bumps. But you know what? He wasn't taking an action anyway.
Let's get a range one shot out of the back.
Throws a focus.
Has gone the, yeah. I think he's gone the other way.
Ooh.
Oh, and a boost will get you out of arc possibly. I think it will.
Brown's damage too. So if you hit,
No,
you can,
why do you do that?
because he knows if he hits, he can spend both force points and force another crit through.
No, I mean, you could have just done a boost focus and be out of arc.
He wants more room on the board. Look, he's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natties.
Unless he natties out, this is a guaranteed kill. That's the opposite of guarantee. Takes hit crit. Doesn't need to spend those force points from fifth brother. 153 to 125. Jendon. Who did he bumped into green, so he does get to shoot out the back into yellow. Wow. Hitting 2 focus.
Yeah,
Spins the evade. No problem.
Good thing you took an evade, that roll was shit.
All right, under 10 minutes. OJ now needs 31 points.
Yeah, definitely looks like Timo's got us now.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure when OJ had 4 ties and Timo had 2 ships, but pulled that back. More than likely, you're only ever going to get 1 tie on Fifth Brother, and that's not going to be enough.
Yeah. Timo did a great job in the early game getting a flank off, so even if you screened a little bit with the ties, you just couldn't cover all the angles. Those...
Yeah, I say again, like the ties when they were close to the gas cloud, I think all 4 of them should have just done a 1 hard because you know the Inquisitors are coming that way.
Yeah.
But then he split them off. He had 2 going for Jendon, and he had 2 going for the Inquisitor.
Try to have his cake and eat it too.
I mean, yeah, you block the tie of the Inquisitor, but the other tie is not going to kill the Inquisitor. The name in the ties in the Twitch chat.
Ooh.
Barry and Sandra.
Which one is which? Green and yellow.
I'm not going to declare genders to colours.
Yeah, miss me with your gender roles.
Yeah. 2020. Get a grip.
Jendon, go for the jam. Oh. Would a boost get him arc on yellow? Or just go... green's got a... I was thinking about the lock too, but I think green's got him in arc.
Does a barrel roll even fit? Close. I think it's what he's eyeing up now.
100%. Let me get down there. Ooh, actually... I'm not so sure anymore. I was thinking boost right. Nah, go for the lock. Okay. Two dice out the back for Jendon. He actually has that mod, but he's going to save it. For defense. A lambda. Saving for defense. What a day. Ooh, no shot from green. Range 1. Yellow tie into Jendon. Jendon's got 5 left. Can you at least crit him? Well. Yeah, there's hit crit eyeball. Spins it for hit hit crit. Gets the evade, takes 2.
How many times has Jendon done that? Disrespect evade.
Hey, direct hit. 2 left on Jendon. Killing Jendon would get you 26 points. You need 31 to lead.
Oof.
Now, Fifth Brother's 1 away from half.
Yeah. So yellow 2-4 to try and kill Jendon. Academy pilot, this is 1 hard to try and push the last damage through.
What do you think about a stop from Jendon?
I don't like it. Because Fifth Brother wants to come around and shoot Academy Pilot 2. Jendon needs to be there to block the TIE Fighter and then get out of the way for it.
Maybe a 3 bank out of Jendon. That's red. 2 bank. I think a 2 bank's just too close. Oh, thank you.
I was sitting here thinking, Mario will do it, and then Mario disconnected. Oh no.
Timo making himself some notes over there to remind him. Pull the dice out. One of these days, I think I can make animated text, so I'll have it like flash.
I like how that helps. It's like, here's a giant sign that says, please clear the dice box. I'm going to put a red circle around it to highlight. Like, when you go on stream in real life, it's there's loads of, like, you know, tiny little things you want to do to help the stream be more clear in what you're doing. But that goes straight out the window because you're too focused on what you're trying to play the game.
Yeah.
That's why you'll see most streamers are going, what crit has he got? And you have to call someone to go over there and have a look because they're not showing it to the camera because they completely forgotten about it.
Well, for me, it was the way I lit my dice box. If you put a crit in the dice box, it's just completely blown out. I can't tell what you're doing. So it doesn't help anyway. Three minutes. There's the Academy with a 1 hard turn. Focus.
Academy's 3 straight. I don't like that. You want to kill Jendon right now.
1 hard from Fifth Brother. Does a barrel roll work?
I haven't said that. Yeah, you try and out-dodge the Fifth Brother there. You have done. Barrel roll, I don't think is going to fit.
Yep. So Fifth Brother loses the shot on yellow, who we had locked.
I think in this instance, Academy Pilot 3 goes for Fifth Brother to get the half points, because next turn it'll be so much easier to just kill Jendon.
Yeah. But boy, you got to get Timo moving.
Yeah, 2 minutes on the clock. Come on, boys. Hurry up.
Takes the evade. Jendon's going to start us off. Range 2 out the back. Hey, there's a break. 2v3. Oh. Get OJ back here. He's doing this for dramatic effect. 31 points needed to lead.
Yeah, Sandra arc dodged.
Yep.
She knows how to fly.
That precog arc dodge. Knew exactly where that arc was going to end up.
Imagine replacing the TIE Fighter Squadron from Battlefront 2 with a family of 4 from Sheffield.
I will imagine that. I will live in that fantasy. Here we go. Hit crit, Jendon.
Two
evades. Ooh.
$122 on the timer. Gotta be quick. Who's he going for? Go for Fifth Brother. Go for Fifth Brother. Make it happen.
Minute. I mean, measure your arcs. There you go. It's range 2 to Jendon.
Oh yeah, he's going for Jendon.
Yep. Focus for 2. Jendon, don't do the natty evade. He does the natty evade. Takes 1. 40 seconds left. You're gonna have to have 2 of these ships in the last round. Kill Jendon. Actually, yeah.
Well, now you're starting the round. Now you can just think about what you're doing, because you still have to kill Jendon. You still have to get half an life forever, and you still have to not die. Oh, that's tough.
3k yellow. Oh, thank you. Forcer says Jendon, the linchpin of any list. He did great with Jendon in the Kyber Cup. Some fantastic lambda play.
Yeah, he got faced down by most of the OJ's lists, and is still here at the end game.
Yeah. Never reinforced, right? Barely had an action most of the game.
Can you 3K to the border to that tie? Maybe. The gas cloud's like range 2, isn't it? You're the 5th. Yeah, I think that time might be able to make it. No, I stand corrected. No, it won't. No, that's a bad idea.
Jendon bumps into yellow, so there's no way you can win this with the ties now. You have to take 2 shots. Hit crit. 5th brother. 2 evades. Jendon out the back into green. More natties. Hit crit.
Wow.
Hey, there you go. 2 evades. Can you take out Jendon? This is a moral victory.
Go on, Barry.
Jendon's on 1.
Go on, Barry.
2v1. 1 hit.
Oh.
Don't do it, Jendon! Jendon! Whoo! There it is. There is some justice in the universe. 155 to 151. 4 points separated them. Wow. Well, congratulations to Timo. Thank you to OJ for playing, and thanks to everybody for watching. That'll do it for this match. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.